boy TJass. I'm out here with my boy RyanTheCrashDummy. We got a 1v1 for you guys today. But before we start, we got to do the hustle challenge, which is going to determine who gets ball first. So you got to go through, you got to weave in and out right here, hit a layup, and then we got to hit a three-pointer. The first to do it gets ball first.
Looks like the hustle challenge is about to go underway. Now this one, once again, I'm going to have to give the edge to TJass, being that he does have a quickness advantage.
TJass was actually committed to a Division I school, Ottawa University, which is randomly in Arizona, so his fundamentals, best believe, are strong.
And they're off. Slow and steady wins the race, so I hear.
And Crash looks like a fluid athlete. One shot only, there it is. As you said, slow and steady wins the race. TJass will start with the rock. Game 21, ones and twos.
One take, shot Drake. Only, one possession.
That's all he needed was one shot.
Playing at 21. Let's do it.
Once again, it is 1 game to 21 with a brief intermission at 11. For the first person who gets to 11.
Sources say TJass ran into Chief Keef, Love Sosa himself on the way over here, so look for that to pay dividends in this game. Ooh, pump fake, look at the footwork up and under.
Yeah. Look, those are the type of things we see all the time from TJass in his videos. So, Crash Dummy's got to be a little smarter than that and stay on his feet.
The fast twitch muscles are something different in person. Ooh. No fear in Crash Dummy's eyes. Baseline, good defense, pump fake up with the right and in.
Yeah, that's pure toughness right there, because we can see that Crash is giving him a little bit of that country strength that he was talking about. But TJass seems unfazed.
Another step back, shot is up. Buckets, 3-0 to start for TJass, and he's cooking early.
Looking real strong right now.
The human cup of noodles is a bucket. Doesn't take him much time to heat up. Oh my God. Over the outstretched arms of Crash, good contest.
That was a good contest.
What's Crash gonna have to do on offense to stay in this game?
Well, probably not that.
Didn't want to say myself.
Well, Crash knows better than that. I think he was just trying to get on the board.
He told us.
Now, he's gonna lock in.
Oof. He told us earlier he was gonna use his size advantage and every shot was going to be a layup. Going off the game plan immediately. Let's see if he locks back in.
Luke, now, as much as we love Crash, we can't help but wonder how his game is affected by wearing no-show socks on a basketball court.
It's a very controversial move, to say the least. Oh my God, he has him slipping. TJass was just a plethora of off-the-dribble moves. That pull-up is pure, but off back rim.
Relax. Looks like TJass is getting the shots that he wants, but they also seem like the shots that Crash is comfortable with him taking.
Getting the shots he wants, but not the shots that he needs. Now, this was a strategy he had going forward. Does not pay off right there.
I mean, he did get to the basket very easily there, so as long as he can finish, that might be a good strategy for him.
It's tough. You can't have a missed opportunity like that with TJass, because when he's around the rim, that's at least an 80% finish rate.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Simple drive right. That's a bro move right there. 4-0 early.
We've come to expect that from TJass. He's a problem.
Lightning quick crossover pull-up is off the mark. Deuce, who would you compare TJass's game to within the YouTube community?
Within the YouTube community, there's only one TJass, brother.
Relevant to the YouTube community.
Who would I say plays like TJass in the YouTube community?
What NBA player plays like TJass?
Oh.
If you're comparing him to the YouTube community.
Oh, okay. One NBA player that plays like TJass to me, someone who has a lot of moves, who's very mixy, and someone who can come off and get buckets right away. I'm looking at Lou Will. A guy like Lou Will, because he's crafty. He gets people up in the air, and if he can't draw fouls, he go right under him and put it up.
I was thinking Kyrie myself with that footwork he just displayed. God damn.
Yeah, I didn't want to give him too much praise. We're supposed to be unbiased, Luke.
Just calling what I see.
Oh my God.
Dummy's off the mark, getting Karl Towns levels of elevation on that jump shot.
Yeah. Doesn't look like he could jump over a piece of loose leaf paper.
Although we saw him dunk pregame multiple times.
Ooh, all right. Thank you, ref.
Excellent call by the Zebra. Respect them. giving him too much space, but he cannot capitalize.
Cannot. Now it's getting to the point in the game where Crash needs to really take advantage of these misses and get some points on the board.
He's got to go Chris White mode here. Baby him early and often.
There it is.
That's the game plan right there. Get on the board, Crash. '21 is a long game, and those are going to start to fall.
The jump shot's certainly not broke, so TJass is going to have to close out on that.
Excellent sportsmanship from both players. No frills.
All right, score check. I believe it is 4-3 TJass. 5-3 TJass.
Pull up from long range. Cup of noodles off the mark.
You say that, but his hair kind of looks just like yours, but blonde.
Check that the score is currently 5-3. TJass is up. Game 21. 1s and 2s. Ooh, snatch back. Reset. It looks like Crash is settling in here. Sidestep 3 from the corner. Tough shot. Excellent defense from Crash.
That first step is vicious, though. Every time he takes it, my ankles start to hurt.
It's definitely different in person as well.
It's crazy. What did you say before? Twitch muscle?
Fast twitch muscle. Listen,
twitch muscle?
we talked to the professor last week at the red carpet. He said TJass was undeniably a college-level player.
Man. Well, yeah, I forgot about that. He got the professor cosign, which means he's extra valid.
That's another one for Crash.
Wow.
We liked
Crash
his energy.
said he wasn't going to miss all day.
We liked his energy coming into this. Calm but confident. He got this set shot on lock. And all of a sudden, we're tied up here.
Yeah, 5-5. But remember, game is 21, and they do get a halftime to recalibrate at 11.
Ooh, what a take. No call from the ref.
No call, good call.
Dummy with the rock, trying to use that height advantage. That was a bit rushed, in my estimation.
Yeah. Still looking for that country strength he was talking about. We need more drives to the basket.
He's proved that
TJass is not going to stay cold for this long.
Oh, and he is really putting in work with the footwork. Oh, my God, he's a magician. Wow. Stephon Marbury also co-signed TJass, one of the best tricksters with the basketball of this generation.
No kidding.
Straight from Shanghai.
Stephon Marbury, the pride of Brooklyn, former New York Knicks legend. You get that co-sign, you're forever good in my book.
And TJass definitely has a contract with the Globetrotters, just waiting whenever he wants it.
I can see that.
Look at that. Crash staying strong, though. Mr. Zone 6 came to play.
Shot clock.
Oh, almost had him broken. Tip seat 2, are you kidding me?
Wow, these moves are tough.
I wouldn't classify that as trash talk, but that's the last thing you want to do to TJass.
That's the blonde blur right
He
there.
put up a YouTube video giving instant karma to trash talkers for 3 hours straight. 7-5 TJass.
7-5.
This is tough. TJass jump shot not falling the way we thought it would, which is what's keeping Crash in this game right now.
TJass is giving that to him.
Well, there's going to be a certain point in this game where he's not going to give it to him no more.
7-7. I believe he will lock in when necessary.
Let's not forget that 25 grand is on the line here, Luke.
Another one. Low-key got that cash nasty inconsistent jumper.
Yeah, looks that way.
It's either a swish or an air ball.
But either way, it's wet like water.
Oh, he's pushing up on him at half court. That's a mistake. Because that's light work.
Yeah, that's the last thing you want to do.
Guarding
Give TJass that first step to get by you, because once he's gone, he's gone.
Guarding this brother is certainly a predicament. As Dummy flexes the defensive capabilities. Stamina does not seem like it will play much of a factor for either of these two. Ooh, pulled the chair out of him, kept the dribble alive, and won. Interesting play, to say the least.
That was. Well, he did keep his dribble. Technically speaking, he's good on that. He let out a little primal war scream.
I love the showmanship.
trying to hype himself up. Didn't seem to work.
Definitely come to play, though. Loving what he's bringing to the table thus far. Ooh, looks like he's got him red this time.
Wow, looking like a young Bo Cruz with that pickpocket.
Oh, back to back? That would have been a game breaker right there.
Yeah, that would have been special.
You see him early on analyzing TJass's game, and now he's putting it into effect. Who will make the key adjustments when it matters most? Looks good, but off the mark.
Shot is really struggling, but we know he's better than that. Both players are.
Crash's jumper's trending up. Spin, finish with the left. That's the respectful way to complain, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Kind of.
Come on, ref. Sometimes you gotta hit him with the come on, ref.
Oh my God.
All right, maybe not 100% from being close, but pretty high. Pretty high.
TJass needed just a bit more English on that. Shout out Hugh Grant.
It's 8 up, right? Yeah. 8 up?
Sources say it is 8-all. Not much room for error at the top of the key for Dummy.
Shooters keep shooting, man.
The score is 8-8, 9-8 TJass. And remember, we're going to 21 points. If you're just tuning in, this is a goodie. Lock in.
Halftime at 11, ladies and gentlemen. But we're just getting started here at the House of Highlights Hustle Challenge. We've got an incredible slate of competition lined up for you.
3 more box office games right after this one. Ooh. I bet he wishes he had that one back, Luke.
Back-to-back missed close-range shots from the layup god. Top of the key, wet like water.
10-9.
With that, Crash just took the lead.
Crash is in the lead. Who would have thought?
Tristan asking for the hack. Sorry, Tristan calling for the jump ball. It was called a foul. Crash with the rock. Crash sinks it, headed into halftime with a 12-9 lead. He said he was only going to shoot layups. He's dominating from downtown.
Yeah, I mean, look, TJass keeps giving it to him.
Terrible.
And he's making them pay.
12-9.
So, you know, adjustments will be made.
I got this. Started out bad. I ain't gonna lie, he bad. Took me a minute to catch up. I promise you I got this. You gonna keep shooting? Yeah.
Halftime here. Our players are in the midst of a heated battle.
Not exactly how I thought this would go.
But with Jester in your corner, anything is possible. He's the Pat Riley of his generation. With these adjustments, anything is possible.
Cut that out, man. Let him go through it himself.
I would expect most fans did not see this coming at halftime.
No. I thought if he was going to win, he was going to do a bully in his way. But what has he made? 5 top of the key threes?
He's definitely hitting. At this point, he might be just under 50%.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking good. All right, it looks like they're getting right back to it. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the score is 12-9. Game 21. Second half. Let's get it.
Back in action, Dummy. Oh, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Top of the key. Crash Nasty.
Little shout out to Cash Nasty. He pioneered that shot.
He did. He was the first person to ever hit that shot, I believe.
That's 14-9. Tris getting physical. No call. I believe he was expecting that or a travel. Sportsmanship.
Yeah. No bucket. Little walk, no bucket.
TJass looking to recalibrate. And they're just not falling right now.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have much time.
He can't let this lead get any bigger than 5.
How did you come up with that calculation?
Quick maths.
Ooh, man. Cold-blooded defensive skills. Young Pat Beverly. Without the antics.
For real, though. He's truly a class act.
He's just, anyone will want Crash in their locker room.
Crash, the way he's playing right now, he's showing a lot of hustle, Luke. Speaking of hustle, it's out on Netflix on June 8th, streaming everywhere, and in select theaters.
Ooh, spinning and winning TJass.
10.
What a move. 10-14.
TJass, this is the time to capitalize.
He's had to get deep in his bag for this one.
This has got to be the momentum switch.
There it is. 12-14. TJass is crawling back in this one, chipping away at the lead. See if he can reach that certain zone.
Thing Crash needs right now is for TJass to get hot and to take a lead.
You can feel it starting to percolate. But things are breaking Crash's way right now.
This is anybody's game right here. You can see TJass is pressing up a little bit higher.
Starting to lock in. I'm curious if TJass reaches another level, gets a second win when the game is on the line. Reset for Crash. Trying to get into the paint. Spinning and winning himself. Using that size to his advantage. Line drive 3 is good.
Top of the key, Crash nasty.
Man, looking like Josh Hamilton.
Wow. Who would have thought?
17-12 for Crash. Pivot, fade away, and one.
18-12. Wow.
Crash showing a little bit of everything. 3-level score. Oh no, off one leg.
He tried it. He checked.
I thought it was Kobe.
He checked.
He's not cocky, he's confident. And the humility is astonishing.
TJass has some ground to make up. He needs to get hot. And today might be over sooner than he thinks.
TJass is the type of player to fake give up a big lead to come back for content. He might be that good. Pull up, long range, off the mark again.
$18-13 is the score.
Crash could end this thing in 2 possessions only. But TJass has certainly leveled up his defense. Pump, go, body, in the lane.
Big body! That's country strength, baby!
What did we say? Country strength. And Cam Wilder in the crowd, going wild. That would have been game, Deuce. That would have been game. TJass has to strike right here, right now, or it's over.
19-13. Crash Dummy really showing me something. He really is a dark horse to win this whole thing.
Ooh, that's as crispy as it gets. Off back iron again.
That's a great move.
The shots are not falling. There's not much that anyone could do.
You know he's about to pull this right here. Oh. Drive right. Contact in the lane. No call from the ref. She's letting him play.
Let the boys play.
She's been consistent for sure. Jass. Big time bucket.
Needed that. Needed that.
He loves that Kyrie spot. 19-15.
19-15.
Crash leads by 4. Bang!
19-17. Was this really all for the content?
Jass. Ooh, looking for the call. She's letting him play, as I said.
Oh, yeah, you gotta let him play. Let him play.
Now the pressure's back on Crash because TJass is coming through with a vengeance right here. 3 fouls, and he will be shooting a free throw.
Now, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure the score right now is 19-17. I might be off by a point or 2, but either way, it's a barn burner.
He caught him slipping. And Ryan! Country strength is in the building. Crash is showing me something. Finishing with authority down there.
Now it's 20-17, so I was right.
That's point game for Crash.
Point game Crash. Does he have it factor? Is he gonna make it happen?
He has to be looking for a bucket down low. He needs an easy opportunity. That will be a tough finish. Too high off the backboard. And TJass has little room for error right here.
Win or lose, both of these competitors are really showing a lot of heart here, Luke.
What a way to start the day. The House of Highlights Hustle Challenge. Once again, Hustle's out June 8th, streaming worldwide on Netflix. no, he wants that spot. In and out. Tragic miss for TJass. He loves that spot.
.17 crash dummy.
This could be the game right here.
It's just the possession that he does it.
Look at that ball security from Crash. Spin, win. Oh!
Got lucky.
Man.
I got lucky.
A lot of English on that one.
Move.
Might have been poetic justice if you would have hit that on TJass.
Yeah, he's been studying 2018 Tristan film.
God know I'm supposed to win. That's why you ain't making it.
And if Crash can't convert here, we're treading in dangerous waters. It's become a mental game more than anything else. You already know what's coming. Padded spin.
If we learned anything from the 2016 Warriors, it's not to give anybody confidence on the basketball court.
Crash has displayed one signature move. Ooh, he got him slipping. Another foul. Oh, man. One more foul, and I believe he will be sent to the line for a trip to win the game and advance to tomorrow's final.
Yeah.
Crash really showing out in his first House of Highlights event. He may have just secured himself a spot in the actual Creator League. He wanted him to have the jump shot. A lot of contact on that one. Like an excessive amount of contact.
They call him the crash dummy for a reason. He's flailing like Lowry out there. But they are fouls.
Controversial call, but we got to play through. Will Tristan be able to capitalize is the question. I'm at a loss for words.
Yeah. It's a close game.
You could see
That's what the people want.
You could see it in TJass' little smirk. You know he got away with one there. Ooh. Creative checkup. Is that nope. Potentially the ball does not lie.
And listen, I gotta say, he's settling for the jump shot a little too much. And that could speak to exhaustion.
Crash, that's it. Oh no, he smoked it!
Wow.
Oh!
Smoked the full pack on that one, wow.
Hold up.
That should have been game.
Oh man, I thought TJass thought he lost for a second. That was a gift from the heavens.
That was. I mean, is he gonna capitalize?
He said he was settling. Good defense. It's only a matter of time before Crash closes this out. You can only give him so many opportunities.
That's game right there. It's supposed to hit there.
Crash emphasizing his ball security. TJass' strategy is simple. Hack and whack and pray.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Now remember, folks, if he fouls him another 2 more times, he gets a free throw to end the game. Now, I doubt anybody wants the game to end that way. But rules is rules.
A lot of contact. There it is. Crash with the upset victory.
Wow, Crash dummy.
Looking like Jimmy Butler in the finals in the bubble.
A true 16 seed taking out a 1 seed. Who would have thought? I love the heart. I love the fire. I love the hustle. Speaking of hustle, it is out on Netflix, streaming.
Hey, go check him out on social media.
And if you doubted me here, go ahead, buddy. Wall.
On Crash Dummy Gang. We're going to the next one. Next, whatever it is. Next game.